Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com for Gadget Dog, and if you know me, if you've watched my videos, my reviews over the years, or if you know me personally, you know I'm a big music junkie. I listen to music all the time, always checking out new music. I also play music. I'm a drummer, and whenever I'm going somewhere, commuting on the bus or at the gym or whatever, I always have earbuds in, always listening to music. And one of my big pet peeves with portable music players, iPods and Zunes and whatever else, and all the new music phones, is that they always come with lousy earbuds. These are typical offenders. The stock Apple iPod earbuds, these particular ones came from an iPod Touch. And actually, as far as stock earbuds go, the iPod ones are actually a little bit better than your average, but still, my advice to you, the best thing to do with these is take them out of the packet, out of the box, get them in the packaging just like this, and toss them. Just get rid of them. Upgrade your earbuds. You'll do yourself a world of good. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Now, you might be saying, but no, I've been watching your reviews, and you're always reviewing these fancy earbuds. The $200 Etymotics, and the $200 Ultimate Ears, and the $300 Future Sonics, and all that. It's true. I'm lucky because I get to play with this stuff. Companies send the samples to review, and those are excellent, excellent. Those three I mentioned, lots of others, Shure. Other companies make excellent earphones if, you have the money to spend and you want to spend that much. I was at MacWorld earlier this past month in January, and I came across a company I'd never heard of before, and I found what may be one of the best bargains going, definitely, in the world of earbuds. These are the Radius Atomic Bass earphones from a company called Radius Headphones. This particular model I have here, these are their new iPhone earbuds, but actually I've got them hooked up to a BlackBerry Storm, and they work just fine. $50 on the website. These are $50. They have a version. These are the iPhone ones because they have an inline microphone with remote control. And even on the BlackBerry, the remote control will get your music happening. It'll take you from play to pause. It doesn't do the double click. If you plug it into an iPhone, it will do the double click to advance your music. So we'll plug this in here, and you can see on the iPhone. Remember that scene in High Fidelity where Jack Black makes fun of Belle and Sebastian? That was funny. So anyway, on the iPhone, oops, I'm not plugged in all the way. There you go. It'll play, and it'll skip tracks if you press it twice. If you look up on the top there, you can see the track is changing. But more importantly than all that, and then they've got the inline microphone. So these are $50. They have a version without the microphone and remote, just for straight-up MP3 players. That I believe they're $35. But I got these. I used them for a while. I lent them to a friend of mine, let her try them out for a while. And there's three things that I really like about these earphones. Number one, they sound really good, most importantly. The sound quality on these is really great. You can see in the graphic on the screen, they had at the booth, at the Radius booth, they had this thing printed out, this comparison of from CNET and some other sites where they put the Radius up against some of those earphones I mentioned, from the likes of Etymotics and whoever else, and they got great reviews from all these different sites, and I tried them out for myself, and I agree, they sound really, really good. They're a little bit bass heavy, but they're not distorted, so a lot of people like a little extra bass in their music these days. If that's you, I think these sound better. I tried the V-Moda Vibes that were supposed to be kind of extra bass. I think these sound much better. I personally like a little bit of a flatter response, but the thing about these that's nice is they're extra bass, but it's not distorted, and it doesn't seem to sacrifice the highs and the mids. So I just turned down the EQ on my listening device. Either if you have a graphic EQ or like on the iPod, it doesn't, but it has a bass reduce option. I did that, and they sound really good compared to my current favorites, which are the Etymotic HF2s. I would say, they're a little bit, if you really listen to music a lot all the time, they don't sound quite as good, but they're pretty close. The other thing about these is that they're really comfortable to wear. They don't stick all the way into your ear canal like some of the other earphones that I mentioned do, but they go kind of into the outer part. So you just put them in. They come with 3 different size tips, so you find the ones that fit your ear. And then the driver part here is angled, so they actually sit kind of nicely against your outer, your outer ear bowl there, as it's called. So you get, you get a little bit of sound isolation from the outside world, which really helps, not only make the music sound better, but you can keep the volume lower because you're naturally blocking out outside sound, and you don't have to crank the volume up like you do on cheap earbuds, which is really bad. You got to protect your hearing. If you know, it's not worth it to crank your music up if you're going to damage your hearing in the long run. So they're comfortable to wear. They get a nice little bit of sound isolation, and then, like I said, inexpensive, $50. You know, compared to the $200, $300 earphones, can you tell a difference? If you're really a music fan, you listen and you have sensitive ears, yeah, you can probably tell a difference, but it's a small difference. And when it comes to bang for your buck, you know, $50, $35 for the non-iPhone version without the microphone. Really one of the best bargains I've found, perhaps the coolest thing I found at MacWorld this year. So there you go. Their website is radiusearphones.com. I believe they're also sold through mygearstore.com through Newcourse. I'm not plugging, you know, not shilling for them. I'm not advertising. I'm just telling you where to find them if you're interested. They come in a few different colors. Definitely worth a look if you're in the market for new earbuds. And you know what? If you spent $200, $300 on a fancy phone or a fancy music player, you owe it to yourself to spend. I'm not saying go spend lots of money, but I'm saying if you're going to spend the money, budget in, you know, an extra $30, $50, $100, whatever it is, for a good pair of earbuds, because it really makes a big difference. You can get more out of your music that way. All right, there you go. Radius atomic bass. Hold them up so you can see them. They come in different colors. These are the red. Much more on all your gear, all your music phone accessories, all your stuff. Gadget Dog from PhoneDog.com. Till next time, I'm Noah. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put these in. I'm going to listen to some Bell and Sebastian just for Jack Black.